Hi, I'm Paul Legault, and I'll be reading from Robert Creeley. I'll preface the poem with the preface by Creeley, the preface to his book For Love. Wherever it is one stumbles to get to wherever, at least some way will exist, so to speak, as and when a man takes this or that step, for which God bless him. Insofar as these poems are such places, always they were one stumbled into, warmth for a night perhaps, the misdirected intention come right, and two, a sudden instance of love, and the being loved, wherewith a man also contrives a world of his own mind. It seems to me now that I know less of these poems than will a reader, at least the reader for whom, if I write for anyone, I have written. How much I should like to please. It is a constant concern. That is, however, hopeful and pompous and not altogether true. I write poems because it pleases me very much. I think that is true. In any case, we live as we can, each day another. There is no use in counting, nor more say to live than what there is to live. I want the poem as close to this fact as I can bring it, or it, me. The poem that I stumbled upon by Creeley was in his notebooks when I came to the special collections the other day, and I transcribed what I saw in his notebooks. I think it's from Numbers, a collaboration he did with Robert Indiana. There are these poems that he wrote about kind of ruminating over different numerals. We were talking about the difference between numbers and numerals. I don't think there is one. But this first one is called One. And I have to read, my own handwriting is a little illegible, and so is his, so it's, something might have gotten lost. But what I did get down was one. What singular, upright, flourishing condition it enters here, it returns here. Who was I that I thought it was another? One by itself, divided or multiplied, produces one. This time, this place, this one. You are not me, nor I you. Always. As if a stick, stone, something so fixed it has a head, walks, talks, leads, he crosses out the word singular, life. 2, when they were first made, all the earth must have been their reflected bodies for a moment. He crossed out the word minds and put bodies. A flood of something lent for a moment back to the waters glimmering, hours lonely. They came. What you wanted I felt, or felt I felt. This was more than one. This point of so-called consciousness is forever a word making up this world of more or less than it is. Don't leave me, love me, one by me, as if to sit by me were another who did sit, so to make you mime in the mind to know you. I wrote mime because I liked mime better, but it might have been mine. 3, they came now with one in the middle, either side there another. So they know who each other is or simply walk with their first between them. Here forms have possibility. When either this or that becomes choice, this fact of things enters. What had been agreed now alters to 2 and 1, all ways. The first triangle of form of people sounded a lonely occasion, I think. The circle begins here, intangible, yet a birth. 4, this number for me is comfort, a secure fact of things. The table stands on all fours. The dog walks comfortably, and 2 by 2 is not an army, but friends who love one another. 4 is a square, or a peaceful circle, celebrating return, reunion, love's triumph. The card, which is the 4 of hearts, must mean enduring experience of life. What other meaning could it have? Is a door for, but who enters? Abstract, yes, a 2 and 2 things, 4 things, 1 and 3. 5. This is the last poem I'll read. But he does all the numbers, so you should return to the special collections. 2 by 2 with now another in the middle, or else at the side. From each of the 4 corners draw a line to the alternate points. Where these intersect will be 5. When younger, this was a number used to count with, and to imagine a useful group. Somehow the extra one, what is more than 4, reassured me there would be enough. 2s and 3s or 1 and 4 is plenty. A way to draw stars. Thank you.